it's a similar matchup, the dynamics with the Rosas fight in terms of Shaylin being the better takedown guy, getting more control, but not being a damage guy on the ground. He can go 15 minutes and land 15 to 25 strikes. He doesn't attempt any offense. So even if Garcia gets out wrestled here, spends 12 minutes on his back, he might have a moment in each round where he steals it on the feet with damage. And this is how fights get scored lately. I'm fine betting these underdogs now, who I think can get controlled, but get up and land like one or two punches over the course of the 3 minutes that they're standing for the whole fight and steal a decision. Because if their opponent isn't going to do anything, them doing one thing may be enough to steal a round. So Steve Garcia, very reckless, bad chin, but has more power, better striker. So it's a bit odd in that he's a glass cannon. I think he can finish his opponent. And normally I wouldn't think that his opponent would be able to finish somebody else with strikes. But Steve is so reckless and keeps his chin up that it will be there. So this could be a high variance fight where somebody just falls in the pocket. Over 15 minutes, though, I think Garcia is very live to take a decision just based off of doing more and trying to do more. So Steve Garcia plus 155 on enthusiasm, not on skill.
Luana Pinheiro, I wrote her up in the luck rankings. I was shocked that we could get her at minus 165 last week when I wrote it up. Even more shocked that she's still minus 165 now. She's extremely aggressive. She just swarms with strikes. She's fighting Michelle Waterson, who does the opposite. Michelle Waterson tries to fight with as little fighting as possible. She looks like she's shadowboxing from a few feet away for most of her fights, which plays horribly to the judges. Now, normally fighters rushing in recklessly with strikes like that is a little bit dangerous because you expose yourself to takedowns. Here's why I like Pinheiro so much. World-class judo. You know, both of her fights so far in the UFC, she would rush in. If her opponent clinched, she tosses him on her head. No problem. That's all part of the plan. I think people are down on her a little bit because her last fight went the full 15 minutes against, lesser quality competition. But that was good for her because she had won every single one of her other fights almost immediately, at least at a high level. Last point on this, she's 10-1. Pinheiro is 10-1 as a pro, only lost by split decision. Waterson is 1-4 over the last 4-ish years. Only win was a split decision. So in terms of being on the wrong side or right side of variance here, that's pretty clear picture as well. This one for sure actually is my best bet.